Dip.
Straight from our mic
To your ear holes.
giving it harder
Than ever before.
Bergie, Strathroy's wonder child.
Dip's your mom's fantasy.
We're about to rock
Your goodies right.
music,
News.
and puppies.
Are you ready? Ready.
Oh!
Nothing better than the Dutch oven after a night of drinking.
Ew, it's Bush.
Well, my mom thinks I'm handsome. Near the end of the relationship, she becomes fat cow. Oh, yeah. Simpsons, Family Guy, The Cleveland Brown Show,
No way.
in that order.
I will punch you in the face.
And we're visiting Francis in the closet.
I friggin' love ice cream. Ask a brown guy. Are you ready yet?
How are you not ready?
It's impossible not to be ready.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Bergie and Dips.
Just breathe.
Pillaging your girlfriend. I want to welcome everybody to the first of many Bergie and Dips podcasts. I am your wonderful host. My name is Dips.
I am your lovely co-host, Bergie.
I want to welcome everybody else as well. We got the amazing Streeter. We got Big Cat here.
Gentlemen, what up?
Streeter extraordinaire.
We got our producer, Moose. What up, Moose?
What's going on?
And also we are accompanied by our special guest for today, Lotto. Say hello, Lotto.
Hello, everybody.
That's Ugg with like a big...
We don't want her here.
Every time she talks, I just want to punch her in the face.
That would be Francis. Thank you very much, Francis.
You're welcome.
We have an amazing show for you guys coming up. We will pretty much be talking about the opposite sex and all of its endeavors and things that I guarantee everybody has gone through with a girl or a man.
Bergie and Dips.
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 Bergie and Dips. Bergie and Dips.
Bergie and Dips.
Bergie and Dips.
Bergie and Dips.
All right, the Bergie and Dips show. Let's start things off with that awkward beginning of your sexual career. Everyone's had that awkward moment where you're not quite sure what you're doing. Maybe you're not sure how everything works down there, and it just makes for a really, really awkward time.
We've all had the problem.
I think that's absolutely fair to say.
Nobody can deny it. Now, when it comes though to things like that, a lot of times we can actually we go by kill count. Based on that, a lot of people can actually count their kills on either their hands or maybe their hands and their toes.
Well, Bergie has to count on both of his hands. And his toes, too. Because
Bergie's a man.
Bergie slays. We make Bergie come here.
Big Cat, let me ask, what's your kill count?
7.
You're lying.
That
That's
took too long.
such a lie.
That took way too long. So, for every second he delayed there,
minus it.
minus
You got to
5.
minus it. I think there's
So
actually a rule on that.
I think he's at a minus kill count.
There's,
So he's
So I'm in the negatives.
Yeah, you're an ultra
definitely.
virgin.
Okay.
I thought so, which is really sad because you're a good-looking dude.
Yeah,
in the
there's no
straightest
doubt.
way.
Straightest way possible. There's no denying that. Now, here's a big thing also. The number 49 means a lot to some people. There's the San Francisco 49ers, for example.
There's Lotto 649 where you can win a lot of money, man.
What we're trying to get at with this one right now is effective with Lotto. Now, Lotto, let me ask you a question. You have a particularly high number for your kill count. Is that correct?
I do.
Would you mind sharing what your kill count is?
I'm waiting in suspense.
This kill count we speak of is it's the lucky number 49.
49 guys. I'm assuming guys.
Yes,
Okay.
guys. Actually,
We'll
yes.
count girls too if you want.
One girl.
Oh, so
But
so
she's in the 49. She's in the 49.
all right.
Okay.
well,
You're still counting
Can we
that.
please cut this out, please?
no, not happening. Anyway,
All right. So anyway, 49 guys. Okay. So most of us have stories that we go by that are embarrassing or like just great, stories kind of thing, which we all share them. There's no doubt.
I figure with her experience, she should have a lot of those stories. Maybe
I
48. 'Cause I
do.
think
At
one has to be
least-
good.
At least there's at least 20. I'm saying at least 20.
Yeah.
You got some good stories? All right.
I do have
Okay.
some good stories.
Let's go with this. All right. Lotto, I want to hear your most embarrassing story. Something, whatever you think is story worth. That's pathetic. We're talking like the worst of the worst. Going from there. I want to hear the worst too.
Okay, well, let's start with the worst of the worst. Mr. Bergie, Dips, Big Cat, and Moose, I have been dating this guy for a little while, and
Currently or no?
No.
Okay,
no.
not with the
long
guy.
time
Okay,
ago. Long,
so
long
we can
time
talk. We can talk about it.
Yeah.
No names are necessary.
No.
Well,
They're encouraged, but they're not necessary.
no names are gonna be mentioned. I can promise you that. Anyways, we were at his house, going at her, giving her,
Good stuff. Good
Yeah,
stuff.
good way to start.
and we heard the doorknob jiggle, and you know that thought, like, oh no, someone's about to walk in.
I'm sure that wasn't the only thing jiggling.
Well, we
Well,
both.
yeah, no. I usually, whenever somebody's about to walk in, like, what are you afraid of? Like the parents?
Oh,
Something like
it was good. I was terrified of the mom. The
I
mom was
just
this
scre-
really strict Christian lady.
that? Okay.
So she like had the cross above his bed and everything. But so we both
Staring
jump
down.
up at the exact same time. So we both jump up at the same time, and I'm kind of short.
Where were you?
I was on top.
Oh.
Okay.
And like classy on top, or maybe like a reverse kind of naughty.
Let's not divulge.
Okay.
Top.
Moose is chiming in. Oh yeah. I like where this is going.
He's in a booth right now that we can barely see him. So.
Push it a little further, Bergie. Let's see what we can get out of
All right.
it.
So we'll say. All right. So you're on top.
I'm on top, and so basically I jump up because I'm like, oh crap, mom's gonna walk in. He jumps up, and I fall a bit. And someone's still standing to attention. And so after the doorknob stops jiggling, no one walks in.
So as you guys jump up, like what's going on there?
I know. I want to hear the rest of this. Actually,
Like
really
obviously, if you jump up, there's
Something's gonna happen.
Something
that
got
missed.
caught and got bent and kind of broke.
I no longer like this story. You're right. It is awkward.
So hold on. So it bent like how 90 degrees? Like it was.
45 degrees.
Oh my god.
Jeez.
Did he tell you this? Or you saw it?
No, the worst part is he's screaming and he doesn't want to look at it. He's like, I can't look at it, just look. I look down
Oh my
and
God.
it's
Would you
kind of
look?
straight and crooked.
Oh.
I had to puke a bit.
That's. Okay, so I'm confused here. Okay,
So you're looking at his bentness, and he's just cool with that because if
No,
that
he's
happens to me, you're not coming anywhere near me.
Yeah, you don't touch.
Let's
me.
put it that way. It's just like you just injured my most precious possession.
But okay, so you're on top. He's obviously laying down, unless it's some sort of like weird yoga position I've never heard of. But he gets up at the same time, or how's
Oh
this?
yeah, we both think it's his mom walking in, so we both jump up at the exact same time.
So you're both on your feet at the same time.
Oh yeah,
But you're on top of him. How fast is he?
he's pretty fast.
It had to be like an up thrust.
It pretty much was.
Like it just must have been just like a rocket launch. Just
Really good timing.
Yeah,
You
one of
know what
those
I mean?
things. Like all of a sudden, just like some like weird like force just shoves you up. How tall was he?
He is 6'3".
It says a little bit taller than me.
Yeah.
I've never had that happen. Mainly because again, if something like that, if somebody's about to walk into the door, if it's my mom, just get out, mom, get out. So that's basically what happened for me. So all right, so it's bent. Do you have the common courtesy of driving him to the hospital?
I do actually. I
Is he
drove to
screaming the whole
hospital.
time?
Is it weird
Here's
I'm
the-
cringing every 3
It's
seconds?
like it's because you can't stop thinking about this now. Like it's
It's
like
weird.
Okay, so I actually drive to the hospital. As soon as I drop him off
you
the
just
hospital,
push him out of the car, didn't you? You're brown.
Get out! Don't call the cops.
I had the decency to make sure he got in, but as soon as I heard his
Decency.
mom was on his way,
Oh no.
I left.
Oh, I would too.
I left. But here's the kicker. You know when we
Here's the
heard
kicker. Because that story wasn't like
You know, the rubber tower wasn't bad enough. There's a kicker to this story. Great, let's hear it.
so you know how we heard the doorknob jiggle?
Yeah.
Wasn't mom. No one actually came home. His cat has this toy that hangs off. His cat has this toy that hangs
Sergeant
off the door.
Meowenstein, how could you?
My best friend.
Little cat weasel on the door. Just,
Yeah,
I
pretty
hope
much
they're
just
not
stick on the
doing
door.
anything in
And he
there.
starts playing with the thing. It jiggles the doorknob.
At least something I played with.
The pussy jiggled the doorknob, and
what a vicious pussy, I guess.
That's terrible.
and caused us to think someone was walking in, and no one came home.
Nobody came that night.
Wow,
Okay.
all that injury for absolutely nothing. You know, this story is
It's all for
really
a cat.
freaking me out. We need to move on.
Yeah. Okay. Please, because
I'm hurting on the inside. Like that
I-
phantom pain.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like, you cringe just out of
Yeah.
nowhere. I've
I'm
done that
very
sometimes
sorry
Guys
that
know,
had to be
alright?
told.
Alright. All right. I want to hear the next. Lotto, please tell us the next.
I'm
I don't know.
afraid now.
I don't know if I should ask this, man.
Absolutely
Okay,
afraid.
I can
49,
promise you
it's
this
like-
story is not going to incorporate any pain. Okay.
Good.
So I'm at the party with my friend. This happened last summer, and he's a friend of mine. We had been flirting for a long, long time, and well, he's like, "Hey, wanna do the dirty? I said,
Of course. My name's Lotto.
Have you seen my number?
Would you like
See
to
my
be number
numbers.
1 through 49?
Actually, what number was he?
Can you recall numbers?
45.
45.
Wow.
So this is
So then
past
you're already
summer?
This was this summer.
So this past summer.
Yeah. So
It's already been 5 guys.
I love how she can keep count.
That's impressive, actually.
Very.
Who's number 23?
Did I just hear 45?
45 was actually in the summertime. Right now, she's still at 49.
okay,
Oh,
I
yeah.
can't tell you who number 23 is, but I can tell you what happened with number 45. Okay, so Mr. 45. This was
Nonchalant. Mr.
his
45, not a big deal.
this was his first time ever.
That's sweet.
And
What a great way to finish that, eh? Number 45th. This is so special.
It's my first time. How about yours?
Yeah, well, maybe.
let me continue. So this guy doesn't know what he is doing at all. So he's poking around. It's getting a little awkward. I'm getting a little bored. So I decided to take the bull by the horns.
You getting-
Literally.
He's getting bored. How long is he getting bored? Like 3 seconds? I want it now.
Put it on me!
3 minutes solid.
3 minutes of poking around?
I was being polite. I had hopes he knew what he was doing, but apparently he didn't. So I take the bull by the horns and I help him a bit.
Okay.
So his
Just guide
exact
it.
words.
That's all we
Exactly,
asked-
I guided.
That's all we asked for.
Here were his exact words.
I will
First
show you
pump,
the world.
oh my god, what is going on? Second pump, oh my god, what just happened?
No. I think
I feel his pain, but at the same time, that has never happened to me. Ever.
you're lying.
I am a 60-minute man. You hear that, ladies?
You're a damn liar.
Bergie will go for an hour. Only.
The most I can usually give is about a good solid 8 minutes. My girlfriend doesn't mind, but a good solid 8 minutes is all I really ask for. So that's and I fall asleep, I wake up, and I'm happy.
That's a minute more than 7 minutes in heaven.
Congratulations,
Way to
Kyle.
go. Way to go, Big Cat. Good job, good job, good job. All right.
So, the slow clap has started. So, this has happened. How I'm interested, how girls react to this, because a lot of girls would, stay and be all, oh, it's okay, and then maybe we'd spoon for 4 or 5. I mean, they would spoon for about 45 minutes or so.
We go play sports.
But then there's
right
those
after.
other girls that just walk out and are just like, ew. So I'm interested to see which one you are.
I put in my pants and I
You
booked
walked
it.
out.
I
Oh,
walked.
of course you
I
did.
walked to
she
my
pulled the
best
worst
friend's
move.
tent. And
That is so embarrassing for that guy.
Was your best friend number 46?
No, she wasn't. Thank you. She wasn't.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm positive.
Okay, so see, that's the big thing, though, is the fact that a lot of guys kind of determine, sex as being it judges them as a man. So it doesn't matter what we've done up to that point. If you're bad in bed,
Okay.
It's a coming of age.
I have a
You're
point.
welcome.
Okay, quick little story about me. Okay.
okay.
If you're bad in bed, I'm not gonna go around spreading the word. And if
You're
I
saying
care,
it on a podcast.
Oh, no, I won't tell anyone. Don't worry about Listen World. Number
no
45
names are
was
mentioned.
terrible.
It's still safe.
That's
Okay.
fine. That's
All right,
fine.
we'll get it out of you.
No, you
Mention.
won't. But and if I have hope that you're gonna be good, I'm gonna give you a couple tips and be like, hey, this is how you can improve.
You
I
didn't
usually-
give him tips, did you?
I didn't.
Did you talk to the guy after?
We have not spoken since.
She's like the basketball coach of giving her. Just oh, okay, huh?
Shirt
Well,
and
your
everything.
dribbling needs a little work. Maybe you should work us on the full court press instead of just edging around the outsides
I
there.
think the number one.
But
would
overall,
be-
I think you did a good job.
the number one would actually just be getting in the basket. Apparently,
That is the first thing.
I think his shot isn't so great. He's too quick twitched.
I guess so.
Poor guy.
Yeah.
All right,
But he
so-
had speed.
Agility, not so much.
I draft him. All right. All right.
You did draft him.
With anyway, with that being said, now obviously there are a lot of bad things, and ladies, you got to hear me out on this one. When it comes to that kind of stuff, understand that guys are always the ones who are nervous. If a girl is not good in bed, all they have to say is the guy wasn't good.
Yeah, it
Which-
totally puts the blame.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
If a girl's not good, it's because the guy's not good, which is unfair. Now,
Well,
keep in
I
mind-
think it's because guys don't care. It's just you're just that's that. And
here's the
we're not
thing.
focused on how good she was. We're just focused on how many friends can I tell.
And when a girl goes
Yeah.
into
Yeah.
it, she wants to be the porn star for you. Trust me. She wants to be the best lay you've ever had.
I need to find these women.
personally.
all my experiences, as we'll put them, all just ended up with just like laying down and just like, okay, you go.
Okay, that's laziness.
you gotta
right
You don't
there.
you don't understand the absolutely disgusting things that go through my mind.
You have to stop picking up drunk girls, man.
Well,
Because they're always passing out.
first of all, that's my move. So listen, guys, it's a quick tip for the guys. Listen, all right. The easiest way to pick up a girl at a bar
Buy
is just
Bergie.
not go to the bar. Show up at the bar maybe around 2 o'clock when everyone is just absolutely loaded. Wait for, the mass amount of people to leave. And just find that straggler at the bar. She's already done. You don't got to buy her drinks. There's no dinner.
Oh my god.
It is just pick her up.
We are not encouraging
Take her to the car.
anything bad.
Preferably your car. If you're drinking, take a cab. Obviously, we're responsible here
Of
at Bergie and
course,
Dips.
of course.
And just get her to go. And, and she's drunk, so you can probably get her to pay for cab fare.
Under her own consent. We
Well,
wanna
yeah,
make
obviously.
Sure we stress that.
In no way is Bergie and Dips. We're not endorsing
Oh, no,
date rape.
There's a lot of things we have to say about this.
And you are the people I make an effort to avoid at the bar. No
Which
offense,
you
Bergie.
don't do
You
very
won't see
well
me there.
at.
I'll be there in the last 10 minutes. Your friends will be walking off. It's like, oh, Rachel's drunk again. And I'll be like, haha, Bergie.
Okay, so
Listen here, babe.
we're saying that right now, all right? Girls be kind. That's basically about it. All right, that's all we can really ask for. Now,
We have feelings.
the big thing we also have to know. Now, are you able to rate these guys? Can you know your
I can rate these 49.
please tell me you know the number. Like number 5 was the best or something like that.
I have to think of it
Is she
for a
going to
second.
pull like the chick move? It was my first time. It was magical.
Yeah, I know.
Number 32.
30.
Not a big deal. Number
I know,
32
number
was just
32.
great. Oh, he was awesome.
I loved hearing though. Like I had to think about it. I'm expecting like maybe like a
how
couple
do you
of minutes.
remember
So
that?
she-
Yeah.
so-
How do
yeah,
you
so
remember
she-
that for real.
She
Okay.
must have had good experiences.
It was
but
a good experience.
I challenge you because I believe I've had the best sexual experience out of anyone. And it begins like this. Me and my girlfriend over a couple years, we're in high school. It's about grade 12, We get to that point where you've done it. It's, it's still good, but you want to keep things a little fancy.
Not big yet.
So I'm at this party with my girlfriend. It's at her friend's house, and her friend is just loaded, right? Like, her parents have money. Hot tub in the house, big Victorian house, hardwood floor everywhere, a study. And this is where my story takes place. This is a Victorian study that her dad works in. So all of a sudden you see desk. Every man's like, yeah. But anyway, let's describe it a little more. You walk in, hardwood floors, big oak desk. You look to the one side, it's a bookcase full of leather books. You look at the other side of the room, there's a fireplace.
This sounds like a love story.
just glistening. Oh, I'm a romantic. And on the floor, there's this polar bear rug. So,
Where's romantic right here?
yes. So me and my girlfriend are making out in the hot tub, and we get done, and we realize that it's 2:30. All of her friends have taken up every bed, so there's nowhere to sleep. So I put into her head that maybe we should just go sleep in the study there. There's a nice polar bear. It's soft. We'll sleep there. It's good. Don't worry, I won't hurt you. So we get there, and being boyfriend and girlfriend, well, obviously we're making out, we're doing that stuff, and we get down to it.
The dirty.
So we get her done. And I go to, just afterwards, after that, I look around and I'm just like, what a wonderful setting. I've just completed a fantasy. This is a porno shoot. Literally.
On top of a polar bear.
Yeah.
Inside of a
So
study.
I can tell all my friends now that I have done it on top of a polar bear.
That's pretty good.
Can you say that?
That's
I
that's
can't.
very
Exactly.
impressive.
Unless you were an Eskimo.
I cannot say that.
It's not going to happen.
I've
And
done-
I'm
You
from
can say it. Well,
I don't
Cam
believe
is from
those.
up north. That is your blanket, isn't it?
Well, I guess so. I
Yeah,
guess
so
it
Cam,
is.
Cam
I'll
had just come
I'll
out from a
go with
long
okay,
day's
yeah.
hunt. And it's just like,
Sure.
boom, I need a blanket. Moose.
All right.
So, challenge accepted, or do you...
That's gonna be hard to top, but I do accept your
Oh,
challenge.
here we go.
Because she's got 49 guys.
Come on, let's
Is there
look at the
challenge
number.
left?
Okay.
It was number 25.
No, it was number 32.
Funny story, I was number
Oh,
Remember?
it's
22.
32 still, eh?
This is 32.
Oh.
32. Let's just start off with how 32 took me on our first date. I dated 32 for a month.
He bought me Kentucky Fry, and
No. 32
All my dates.
loaded. 32. Our
Like
first
rich or
date.
drunk?
yeah, there's two different loadeds here.
Rich.
Okay,
Okay,
so
got it.
money loaded.
Mr. 32 decided to bring a horse and carriage to our first date.
You got to be kidding me.
I am dead serious. Black horse, white carriage.
How do you top that?
I have
That-
no
that-
idea.
that is a
You
tough
don't.
one.
You don't top that.
Look, I wrote you a magical melody on my lute. Yeah, well, he's got a horse. Huh.
Did he take you to, like, Jamaica?
Well,
on the
I'll
second
just go
date?
take care of myself then.
I don't know what he thought about me on the first date.
Well, clearly highly.
But it was very nice. It was very romantic. And it had a driver. It was actually pretty interesting.
Do you have a hat?
He had a top hat and all.
They
He
had,
had
like,
the
a little-
tie and the
little cape
coattails.
too? Yeah, eh?
Yes, it was very sophisticated.
Is it
And
very funny that
I-
this whole story, I'm just wondering if the horse poops?
Funny
Like, that's
thing
how old I am mentally. It's just like, tell me the horse poops.
I
It
didn't
happened.
No, it's
wasn't
just-
paying
it's-
attention.
Yeah.
Why?
I was being taken on a romantic whirlwind date.
I gotta say that's romantic.
Exactly.
It is romantic.
Sweet.
But is it a polar bear?
It's not a polar
Well,
bear.
let's continue the
but
story.
we're not
Okay.
getting to.
It's not over
Wait
yet.
till we get to the story. Okay, so, ladies, really quickly, when things vibrate, they feel great.
I guarantee ladies did not know that. Thank you.
No, I'm just confirming.
Vibrators are great.
Confirming the point. Confirming the point. That's all I'm doing.
Sex is fun.
Yikes!
Hooray!
Okay.
Go on.
Anyways, so this guy here had a Lamborghini.
Fancy.
Okay, we talking like Countach 80s Lamborghini or like legit Lamborghini? Because
It was
any
a
guy on the
legit
street
Lamborghini.
Can, oh, yeah.
It's
well,
an
any guy on the
07.
street
Come
can
on.
have,
This
you know,
is
a Countach.
09. This is
Look,
07.
my Countach has 250,000 kilometers. It's a classic. No, it's old. Throw it out.
Okay.
Anyway, so new Countach. Sorry, a little angry with Countach owners.
My car has way
Bring it.
more clicks than that. It's sad. Okay, go on.
Anyways,
Go on. I want to hear this
so
story. I want to hear this.
when a Lambo is in idle, it vibrates very nicely. So
Oh my god.
I just like to say this guy is very good at foreplay and with his tongue.
Leaving nothing to the imagination here.
He
Rachel just gets down right to the dirty.
his tongue in his hands really well. In my V.
When he
Magic. That's all I'm gonna say.
he
Magic.
talked real good. His enunciation was great.
Was he a fat guy though? Because like usually
No,
fatter guys.
no. He was a quarterback.
So
He was skinny and he was buff and oh my
I think
god.
he's skinny and buff.
Those are two.
Like no.
contradicting-
Okay. He wasn't fat.
He was a big guy.
He was a big guy.
He was a bigger guy.
So he's stocky.
Yeah.
Keep in mind now, Bergie and myself, ladies and gentlemen who don't know, we both played football for many, many years,
A lot.
unsuccessfly, of course. Clearly, because we're here.
Well, yeah, this is why we're here.
That's-
Come
My
on.
NFL career was absolutely outstanding.
I almost had it. Okay, so he was a quarterback. I hate quarterbacks, but go on.
Thank you very
Babies.
much. Well, he was a bit of a douchebag, but oh well.
He was rich.
Exactly. That's the only reason why I dated him. But okay, so Lamborghini Idol feels great. Da, 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 da. And well, then we got to the fun stuff.
Lamborghini vibration. Oh no, that's not enough for me. What does Rachel need? Like a jackhammer?
Earthquake.
Let me get a lightsaber here. Let me figure this out. What is that?
He's shaking a lot. So okay, so
So this
our
guy
operator.
got. Oh my god. So we went from the back seat,
She's
from the
thinking
front seat to the front seat, because he wanted to try something pretty interesting. So as we were given, he
Yes.
decided to press the gas pedal while I was in parking.
She started driving.
Okay.
Look out!
Not only is that dangerous, it's just irresponsible. I'm walking around, just pushing my cart of groceries across the road. Buddy in his Lamborghini and
Car was
and
in
his
park
girl.
and the emergency brake was on. Okay, it was safe. So
There's so many moving parts, though. Like, I mean, like tongues and hands. Things shift
yeah.
As we heard in
Anyways,
the previous story.
upward at a 45-degree angle.
Please
So-
don't tell me you break his member.
I didn't. That guy was the only one I broke. So
That year.
I can gladly say that I had intercourse and a Lamborghini, and those were the three biggest O's of my life, and they were fantastic. It
That's
wasn't
not
on
bad-
a bear rug.
That's not bad.
Yeah,
It was
that's
not on a
certainly
polar
not
bear,
bad.
but it was very nice.
We'll
Yeah,
put this one on you guys. Just a quick Bergie, go ahead right after. But we'll put this one on you guys. We don't know who won that one because there's only a few of us. Post on Facebook. Bergie and Dips.
We'll put a
right
poll
there.
up there.
We'll put a poll. Immaturity. Anyway, okay, so we'll actually put the poll up. Whoever you think actually had the better story, let us know. That's it. Bergie, what'd you just say?
I just had to say that when you've done it on a polar bear, you felt a sensation that only a select few have ever felt.
All right, this will actually be the tipping point as well. One word to describe that moment. All right, Bergie, go.
My moment or hers?
No, your moment. One word. You have to say one word to describe that moment, and this will also help people decide.
Straight grizzly.
I guess if we put like a hashtag in, okay. Fine, you know what? 2 words. Lotto, go.
2 words. Sweet Jesus.
Oh.
Getting a little religious. This is serious.
I know, it's actually okay. So it's on the fans right now.
All right.
One of the big things, though, I find that the whole point of that right there was pretty much talking about ex relationships as well.
Yeah.
I don't know, Lotto, have you had 49 boyfriends?
No.
No, we don't. Then don't worry about which ones were boyfriends, which ones weren't. We don't want to slander your name.
Thank you.
'Cause-
Thank you.
Again.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah, because this isn't bad enough.
40
So-
times, gang, is enough.
And this is why we use nicknames.
I swear to God, you guys rang me 15 or 16 more times. I'm out of here. All right. So anyway, so it's the ex-girlfriend, ex-boyfriend factors, kind of like what we're basing around.
They're great, aren't they?
Ex-girlfriend story. I think I might have. We'll keep this one brief as well.
Yeah,
all right?
we'll take this one
We'll go
down.
around the table now. Big Cat, we're gonna get you involved.
Awesome.
I'm gonna start with my story. I'm gonna say a quick something about Big Cat.
He's pretty.
He is pretty. That's a big story with that. So
I
my
like your smile.
one of my best ex-girlfriend stories goes as such. So I dated this one girl who I dated for about maybe a month and a half. I did not want to be in the relationship at all. This is like 3 years ago. I did not want to be in the relationship at all, but unfortunately I kept getting more and more into the I couldn't end it for whatever reason it was.
It was impossible to escape. It was the Alcatraz
Basically.
of relationships.
It was a black hole of relationships.
You're not getting out of
No,
here.
you can't, exactly. You're stuck. I couldn't find a good reason to actually break up with her. Till one day we actually used to work together. She calls me over and she says, Dips. She didn't actually call me that, but she's like, I have something to tell you. In my mind, I start thinking to myself, I really hope she tells me she cheated on me. I want her to tell me this because
Please, God.
I need an excuse. I need something. So she looks at me and she's just kind of like, I smoked pot.
No.
This is the worst thing that could have ever happened.
In my head, I said, I could not care less. If you smoke, what I don't, but if you do, I could not care less.
The Bergie and Dip Show does not condone smoking marijuana. A lot.
Outwardly, though, Moose.
There he is. Yeah. Why is that room so foggy?
What's going on there, man? Your eyes are glossy. All right, so outwardly, though, so in my mind I said I couldn't care less. Outwardly, though, I said I need some time to think.
The douchiest of douchey moves.
I had no reason, though.
But
You
it's
totally
so
stripped the girl.
clever.
I
of
had
all
no
of her
reason.
power right
I
there.
had no reason to break up with her, and that was my reason. So I'm like, beautiful. Walk away. Haven't talked to this girl in 2 days at this point. And I'm thinking to myself, we're just broken up. That's it. We're just broken up. It's
Obviously,
fantastic.
yeah.
I get a phone call. She's like, hey, so-and-so's over with her boyfriend. Do you want to come over too? And I was like, I think maybe you and I should talk. Why don't you just give me a call when you're by yourself? She's like, no, let's talk now. I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm really sorry, but I think maybe we should break up. Why? You're kind of immature. I mean, that whole smoking weed thing didn't really, it really struck a chord with me. It didn't, but outwardly it did.
It's immature. 12-year-olds do that.
Exactly. So her Moose, what up? Her response though was this, and this is the greatest response I've ever heard. Oh no, I didn't want to smoke weed. Everybody was just doing it.
Oh my God.
That makes everything better.
Oh, thank God. I apologize.
Don't worry, Dips. I only slept with 8 guys because my friends were doing it.
That-
It's not a big deal. Everyone's doing it.
It was
Everyone.
It was fantastic. Now, that was my story. We got Big Cat here. Big Cat is our streeter. Now, here's a big thing, the reason why he's our streeter. He's a handsome fella.
To be honest, if I was
Very
at a party
handsome.
and I didn't know Big Cat like I knew him now, I'd probably.
Make it number 50?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You got a chance tonight.
There you go, buddy. Anyway, so that's all I'm going to say about that. So I know that for a fact Big Cat has some sort of story because he supposedly slept with 7 girls. But for a fact that the girls that he has actually dated in his past have been lookers. There's no doubt about that. He's a good-looking guy. One day when we become more and more... one day, kind of whenever we podcast these things, it's kind of on a secret time, secret date and all that. Somebody figures it out. We got a giant window right behind us. You guys just come and just stare at him.
Yeah.
I would. Pay, though.
I was thinking about it. Like if I was a girl, I'd consider it.
I would.
And that has to be the most heterosexual statement I've ever made.
It's true.
Yeah,
All right.
definitely.
That's nice. Thank
Big
you.
Cat.
Come on down, ladies.
He's a nice guy. He's actually a nice guy, too. He's actually the ideal man.
And he's
Big Cat, please tell me your story. Keep it brief.
In the heart. Like, he's got a big heart.
Absolutely.
Guys are gross.
The story actually pertains to when I wasn't dating her. So before, when I first met her, it was back in my cottage. She had a cottage, I had a cottage there. And when we met, obviously the first question that comes in my mind is, "Do you have a boyfriend?"
Was that the first thing you said to her?
No.
Just
God,
like, hey,
no.
do you have a boyfriend? No, cool.
This conversation's over.
Perfect.
Goodbye.
Congratulations. Did you know that?
Honk.
Now you know.
And she looks me dead in the eyes and goes, "No." I'm thinking, great, right? So after I come in for the whole next 2 months, date each other. Not really date, I guess, because later on you'll figure it out.
Ooh.
Ooh, we're building up to something here.
There's a
He almost
teaser there.
Tarantino'd it.
But throughout the entire 2 months, I'm trying to add her on Facebook, and most girls are the ones who like get really like upset or like tense when they don't add each other on Facebook. In this situation, it's me, because I'm thinking, who is this girl? Am I ever going to see her again? The end of the 2 months of
So
summer.
let me just reiterate it here.
Yeah.
You've met this girl at your cottage.
Yeah.
She's at another cottage close to your cottage.
The same area,
This part is
or-
correct.
yeah, it's all in like this one park area.
Got it.
Oh, okay. So I
Yeah.
gotcha. And, so you guys got down to things.
Maybe.
Do you
Maybe.
do things?
Maybe. Okay. We're leaving it a little.
Maybe, baby.
Maybe babies. But,
He's
okay.
being a little more discreet
All right.
than I ever will.
So
Yeah, really.
you're worried about her
We got it on.
adding you at Facebook at this point or after maybe things have happened?
Yeah,
Oh,
like, how
after
long-
things have happened.
Oh, okay, I was going to say, I just met her and she didn't add me.
But you're saying now 2 months. Now 2 months as like you guys were talking for 2 months. Or you guys were kind of like dating for 2 months.
Well, we were talking for 2 months, and what I actually figured out, like during those 2 months, is she lived back in my hometown in Burlington, where I lived. So it was really coincidence.
how outrageously convenient.
Yeah. So after I figured out which high school she went to, not creeping or
Yeah,
anything.
I bet. After I saw her in her homeroom class.
And I was playing hockey for my high school team, and she was at the games because her school was playing us. So I saw her after the game, and
Randomly, or
she was at the game because the people would just come
Were
out to
you
the
following
games.
her?
I know. He joined the hockey team
Hey,
for
babe.
that.
I saw that you were in my hometown.
That's why I played hockey.
Couldn't even skate.
I love the way you keep your blind open. That's really nice.
All right, so go on with this. So you guys meet up after. Your
Yeah.
game,
So after the game, I see her and I say,
when
"Hey."
you're all hot and sweaty.
No, I'm taking a shower.
Fast forward to the good part.
And she introduced me to someone, her boyfriend.
Ooh, her boyfriend, eh?
Yeah, but the worst part about it was he's the nicest guy I've ever met in the world. He's,
That-
"Hey, how's it going, man?" I feel like a complete ass at this point.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Oh my
It was-
Was he better looking than you?
It was a close call.
So no,
So we need to find this guy and replace Big Cat.
basically.
Okay.
But there are better looking people out there.
I did not know.
This is insane. Okay,
So that just kind of ended like right there.
Yeah, it did. Well, actually, funny thing, like almost a month later, she calls me and she's crying. Her boyfriend had broken up with her. And
Nah.
the story behind that's crazy, but here's a really like brief point of it. After they got into a fight, he cried and ran away.
Guys are slowly turning into girls. Like it's a slow like pussification.
What I heard from that
of
story,
society.
though, for the whole female thing, was the fact that Kyle's complaining she's not adding him on Facebook, and a man cried and ran away.
Yep.
My question for you is: you could have expedited that whole process. Girl comes up to you. "Oh, I got a boyfriend." Well, I got a blue crayon. Who cares? But I'm also a douche. Like I don't care. Unless you're a lot bigger than me, then like obviously, okay, that's your boyfriend. Holy, he's
Massive.
She seems very nice.
no, sir. I would never try something like that on like a man of your stature.
All right. So with that being said, now as well, I mean, Lotto, this is going to be good. I can already tell. Give me a brief story, because these stories are a little bit long. Give me a brief story.
Okay.
I did it.
I met this guy at my cottage, and I had a boyfriend at the time. Oh no!
I was just like,
I'm
screw
gonna
it.
barely anyways, okay. So last summer,
What
I
number? What
had a
number is this
boyfriend.
one?
This is number 48.
Are you sure?
Oh, this is recent.
This is recent,
This is a
eh?
good one then.
Yeah, I dated this guy the whole summer, and yes, I did cheat on him a bit.
She's
this
still
summer.
keeping count like
All right.
perfectly.
I'm actually. Really
I love how
impressed
she
with
just
that.
like doesn't care. It's just like, yeah, I cheated.
Do you
on
have
her.
this?
No big
Do you
deal.
have it written down
No,
somewhere?
I
Like,
don't.
how
You
do you
must.
study this? Or
See,
No.
like I said,
Saves
girls
a-
are turning into guys. They have like the black books, like number 47.
You know,
with
just like
so-and-so.
saving like samples and all that kind of stuff from each one.
Yeah, it's just
Shots
a rack
above
above
my
her
bed.
bed.
Keeps
Yeah.
a vial, wakes herself up in the morning with a shot. I feel
No.
salty.
This guy must have been drinking pineapple juice.
Oh God. Anyways, so
It's anyway, proper grammar.
anyway, I'm sorry. Anyway,
There you go.
so I had been dating this guy all summer, and so 2 weeks before I leave to come to college, I break up with him. He tells me he was going to propose to me.
What a loser! I'm gonna propose. I need you to stay with me, please. What an idiot.
He had the
This
ring
ring
and
will keep you
everything.
locked down.
2 months you guys dated? 2 months.
Oh man.
Is that what
Okay,
you're hearing?
more like we started dating more April, and then we broke up in August. But here's the kicker:
There's
he had a ring.
There's always a
Oh,
kicker.
had a-
not
he had
now
a
that
ring.
that was the
He
worst
had a
part of
ring.
the story.
He had the ring. He showed me the ring. It was really ugly. It was gold.
It was my grandma's.
It was really ugly. It was gold. Apparently, like I want.
Girls don't even want that anymore.
I want the moon.
I want you to go to outer space and get me
No,
a
okay.
comet.
The new thing. Okay, rings now look better white gold or silver, but it was gold, like 1970s looking ring. I'm like,
So it was probably like her grandmother or his grandmother's or something.
oh, I hope not.
So hold on.
this
Okay.
guy's
So,
just
now, when you broke up with him though, and you said, number 48, I can't talk to you anymore. We have to break up. What was the reason? Was there a good reason, or was it just kind of like
I was looking for 49.
he smoked pot and you lied about it?
I was leaving for school, and there was nothing left there for me.
Oh, good enough for me. That makes sense. No, it makes sense. I mean,
Exactly.
Whatever.
So yeah, I'm gonna break up with you, and you're gonna propose for me, and I'm just gonna laugh in your face.
Wow, this story went from like really funny to just sad.
That's actually.
Thanks for that one, Lotto. That was great.
I'm sorry.
That's great.
one of those
Oh, everyone having a great time. Let me just
Yeah.
rain on this parade.
You know what else is fun? Baby dolphins dying. Whee!
Oh, just
The
wait
lake
till
was
your
on
next
fire.
guest.
This is my favorite thing ever.
It smelled like cheese.
That was.
You laughed at him when he proposed to you?
You laughed at him, man.
It was
It was
just-
the old kneel down.
No, but here's the thing.
What?
It was just. It was
Stop
just
it.
like it seemed like such a last minute thing. He's like, "Will you marry me?" I'm like, "Pardon?" And then he pulls out the ring, and it didn't seem like a last minute thing. I'm like, "You've got to be kidding
But
me!"
did you break up with him before that or after that?
Before?
So
Like-
he
like
like
they
did
It was
this.
like a last minute,
So he
like,
did this in-
please don't leave me thing.
Oh, so it's
yeah.
desperation. I stick with my previous statement of this guy is a loser. That
He
that is just
was.
terrible.
You got to stick with your guns. That's
Oh,
the-
yeah.
That is the big thing. I mean, obviously, when it comes to some relationships, sometimes people go a little bit, out of the loop of what they're normally supposed to do. I'm sure he's a fine, outstanding citizen. I'm sure he's proud to be number 48
And please listen to Bergie and Dips.
for that exact fact.
See,
Now-
we've lost 50 potential fans almost. Well, 49, whatever. 50's on its way.
I know.
Kyle.
Hey, Kyle's gonna leave.
We've lost
No.
50 potential
No,
fans
no,
already
no,
because
no,
we've
no.
just totally just took a dump on like all of her friends.
Actually, that's true. That's pretty bad.
This
I can
is,
promise you that no one that I have had intercourse with will be invited to listen to the show, and neither will my parents.
Oh yeah. they will. Well, it just so happens we got your parents on the phone.
Can't patch it through. Hello. No.
What's
Daddy?
going on? What's
What
going
are
on?
you doing?
Oh my god. So they have no idea. Then the parents have no idea about your number.
They think their little girl is an angel.
Oh my god.
This angel loves to get boned.
The dirty angel right there. Now, Kyle, you're obviously lying about your number. Obviously.
We know this.
Do your parents think that you've actually done the nasty?
My dad does.
He thinks you have.
He thinks you have.
No, he
Oh,
knows
so,
I
so
have.
we got him. There it is.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
That's the
Okay.
end of the show right
That's
there.
good.
We just wanted that. It's actually, this whole thing's just an intervention.
Yeah.
It's not even going on air.
This is a big elaborate ruse.
All right. Quickly, best place you've ever done it. Big Cat.
Couch.
Moose.
I'm gonna have to go with the train.
Oh,
Whoa.
boy.
Do you care to elaborate on that?
No comment.
See, he's the classiest one in the whole group. We're all
I know,
just like,
it's true.
yeah, I did it with this. We did this. It's like, it's a polar bear.
Okay,
No, I did it on a train. I'm classy.
Moose has no idea what's going on, though. He can't even see us right now. It's too smoky in there. Actually, one not quite relationship, but similar to relationship story. I went to, I had a friend of mine who goes to school in BC. And my one friend actually said, let's go to, there's this one bar in Toronto. It's called Sneaky D's. It's right off the bat. We go there. I tell my parents, I'm like, hey, I'm going to, it's a hipster bar. All right?
Nice.
I'm not a hipster at all.
Oh,
I'm too big to be a hipster. That's kind of the thing. I'm about 6'2" or so, 220, too big to be a hipster of muscle. But but anyway, so
And fat.
so, a lot of it actually. But anyway, so we end up going to this one hipster bar. So I tell my parents going to a hipster bar. Next, a couple days later, actually, I got a text message from my dad. And
We're going to read it for verbatim here.
We're actually reading it here. Now,
Just programming up the iPhone.
the actual thing is this, though. I guess my dad doesn't quite know what a hipster is because he actually sends me a text and it says, okay, there was a hipster pair of underwear, girls' underwear, from the store garage in the laundry. Can you explain?
Well, you see, Dad, hipsters wear underwear.
Now, what I'll do is anybody who wants, follow me on Twitter, Sir_Dips. I should say at Sir_Dips. I will actually... I will put the picture of these so-called hipster underpants on my Twitter.
You got to take a look at them. They're brilliant.
But here's the thing, though. They're not underwear.
Oh.
No, it's a bra.
Okay.
But I don't know what my dad thinks. Because what made me laugh even more, though, was the fact that my dad's like, he starts going off. I said, no, that they're not mine. He's like, they're a large, but they look like some sort of waistband from the back. Right then and there. I text him back. I'm like, Dad, I've never been with a large woman. So, that's basically the gist of it. He ended up blaming my brother, which I'm pretty happy. I'm sure it was probably.
Well, when anyone takes the blame, it's just a lot better.
I don't live at home.
Well,
I don't know why they would think it's me. I just did a quick pit stop.
You know, Dad, I was driving around the other night, and I picked up this large woman, and she was in the car. We were doing things. I came home because I missed my bed.
Yeah.
And we did that, and then she got a little dirty and, whatever. So I threw her stuff in the laundry. We forgot about it, and we just drove home naked. Not a big deal.
So that's basically where the confusion came with that one there. So all I could think of, because I don't know what my dad actually thinks a hipster is now. Because if that's a hipster pair of underwear,
I'm actually at a loss for what a hipster is. Like I have an idea.
You go tight pants, skinny. Yeah, it's a whole skinny.
The
jeans
guy who'd
thing.
wear his sister's jeans.
So, like the
and
Dallas
big
Green look.
glasses.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
kind of that kind of thing.
So like almost emo, but not so cryish.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
All right, quick
That's
side
a
panel.
big shout out to all of our hipster fans.
We're going to a side panel
I
now
love you
for
all.
for all of you sports fans out there because I can't stand talking about hipsters. Playoffs time for the NFL. I want to hear quickly what our predictions are going to be. I'm feeling we'll just go with the two games. All right. So we got the 49ers. What are the 49ers playing?
49ers have the Saints.
Saints.
There you go.
I'm definitely going Saints
Big
on
cat
that one.
with the save.
Yeah. So and we got 49ers and the Saints, and then we got Green Bay and the Giants. I'm just going to NFC for this one here. I'm saying it's going to be Giants over Green Bay, and I'm going to say that it's going to go Saints over 49ers. Big Cat, don't rebuttal. I know you're a huge Packers fan. Who are your? Tell me what your picks are.
The complete opposite. I'm going 49ers and Packers home teams.
Oh, strange. Okay.
We got the tiebreaker
Bergie.
here. All right, so we're looking at what? Saints and 49ers?
Yep.
Well, it's Drew Brees. That's two words that almost guarantee a win, especially in the playoffs. Like, look at his yards, like last week. Just huge, all right? The guy's on a hot streak. That game is over. Before it even starts, Drew Brees,
Saints.
win.
All right.
Saints. Then we go over to Green Bay and the Giants.
Giants.
I have to go with the Giants
Yep.
because you can't spell elite
Without Eli. That's right. Yeah, it's that D line. All right. Lotto, do you know anything about football?
I do not.
I know that I like football players.
Football players are
Quarterbacks.
nice.
Who would your pick be? Just by names, who would you pick?
The giant 49ers.
They're huge. They always
I know.
win. They're like titans of the field.
That's a fantastic answer. That's
That's a weird coincidence.
Yeah. Oh, it's just epic. Just epic.
okay.
Well,
I like the name.
yeah, since we're on, the topic of competition, Dips and I have decided that every week we will be engaging in, a friendly competition, a friendly match.
Friends being friends.
Friends being friends,
Yeah.
Except this friend always wins. Because I'm spectacular.
You know it's going the opposite way, right?
No,
I'm always
it'll
gonna
never
win.
happen.
There's
I
no-
will
you-
win
you can't beat
every
me.
week.
You can't beat me at anything.
No, I can beat you at everything.
No, you can't.
Well, you beat me at anything. Yeah, okay. All right. So we've decided this week.
Great rebuttal.
Yeah. I know. I really have nothing to You're dumb. All right. So, yeah. You want to start this off here, Big Cat?
Yeah, absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for...
Ooh.
I like that.
I
So
absolutely.
this week's
adore that.
competition is what, Kyle?
This week's competition is it was a little survey to go around. I walked up with a microphone for a bunch of ladies, and it's a funny thing we did men too. Not my
Super.
choice.
We don't.
Not my choice.
We do not discriminate.
No,
we
it's,
don't. No.
it's a family-friendly show.
It's true.
Obviously.
Love and tolerance.
Peace and
and
love.
tolerance.
Peace and love.
And the question to the group of the individuals was: if you were to spend a night with one guy, would it be with a guy named Bergie or a
Yeah.
guy named Dips?
Yeah.
Now, in this thing, we
guy
did not
named
show.
Moose.
You'd win every time. You'd win every time. Just do the moose call. Would you sleep with a guy named Moose? Yes.
Well, Moose just won the competition.
I don't know. Congrats, man.
All right.
That's why it's Bergie and Dips. Not
So
Bergie,
the
Dips,
question
and Moose.
was, who would they sleep with, a guy named Bergie or a guy named Dips?
It was more of a not sleep with. It was who would you be with?
Okay.
Or no, who would you spend the night with?
Yeah, who'd you spend the night
Yeah,
with?
that-
Okay, yeah, so a little bit more classy.
Yeah.
All right. So, yeah.
We got the liners from Big Cat here, so let's play these up.
If you're going to spend a night with someone, would it be a guy named Bergie or a guy named Dips?
Bergie? Dips sounds better than Bergie. I don't know.
I say Dips.
If you were going to spend a night with a guy, would it be a guy with a guy named Bergie or with a guy named Dips?
With Bergie Dips because why can't I be greedy and have both?
Very good answer.
There you go. Lotto was in that. So there you go. Lotto was there. One thing I want to really point out though, that first girl said Bergie, Dips is better.
No, she didn't. She said Bergie first.
No.
There was a
but
Bergie.
She's saying like Bergie, like it's
Yeah,
just
that's
not
it. And then the other girl was just like, Dips sounds better than Bergie. It's two different girls.
It's the
Yeah,
same
it
girl.
definitely is.
Whatever,
That's a
whatever,
point.
whatever.
That's a point.
I'm right now. I'm up 2-1.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fine.
now for
Fine.
the
I'll take
audience.
that. It's an early lead. It's not a big deal.
For the audience's sake, we didn't actually show the pictures of either Bergie or Dips.
Yeah, they didn't know who we were.
They don't
They
know
have
who
no
they
idea
are.
who we are.
It was literally just our names.
Yeah.
Because I would definitely win that.
I highly disagree.
All right, next
I'm
one.
more sensuous.
Next one.
I don't know.
Totally Dips.
Yeah, I'm thinking Dips.
Oh, maybe Bergie.
All right, so
I got two in there. You got
I
one.
heard 3.
3.
Yeah.
Oh
No,
my!
I got
oh
two.
my!
No, that's two.
No, I don't know. He's a streeter.
No, but
Fine. You know what? Just because handicap. We'll go.
Yeah, that's all right.
So
That's
I'm
all
up. So right now I'm
so,
up 4-2.
you know, early lead. You're up 2. That's fine.
That's no problem.
That's not a
I
big
can deal
deal.
with that.
All right.
Dips, yeah.
Make jokes about it, so Dips.
That's
So taking a more commanding lead now.
Oh,
All right. This is getting out of hand,
Now we're
ladies. What is wrong?
We're rising to the top.
This isn't good. I don't know. I'm not happy at this moment.
If you were to sleep with one individual, would it be with a person named Bergie or Dips?
Dibs.
Yeah, Dibs.
Dibs.
All right. So yeah, there's 3 more. That's not a big deal.
This is extremely
deal.
one-sided.
Okay.
here.
I'm still confident. I can bring it back.
I'm actually
I
really
can bring
liking
it back.
I'm
I still am confident. Bergie is just it's a better name.
There's Tebow Magic in the air.
Yeah, let's go.
That's right.
Let's go. I'm ready. Let's do this.
I say Bergie.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bergie. Sounds like burger.
Or Fergie, so yeah, Bergie.
Just to be different, I'll go with Dips. I'm a lesbian, so neither.
A girl named Bergie or a girl named Dips?
And that's when you throw in Lotto.
Oh.
Okay, I want to point out one very important thing that
That she was a lesbian?
No.
She made that very clear.
She did. However, one of the girls stated that Bergie's name sounded like a fatty piece of meat.
Oh, and
She's
a
not far
female
off.
power.
All right,
I'm like bacon. Everyone loves it.
I'm really up in this, eh?
Well, he beat you in that one. He had 2.
That was
Yeah,
my
so
table. I had 3
No,
on
he had
that
3.
one.
I had 2.
Yeah, I had 3
three.
on that one.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
I had
that's-
2.
Yeah, so right now I got 5, you got 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
What?
Just keep going.
Bergie.
Bergie.
Yeah.
Dibs.
Bergie. Dibs.
Bergie.
All right. So
You're
that's a bit
hold
even.
on, hold on. Let me see.
Bit
here.
even.
Bergie
Dips
got the
has
1 point
1,
edge
2,
there.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I got 12 right now.
We'll discuss it. Next one.
Dips.
Yep.
Dips.
There we go.
Dips.
Yep.
Oh.
Dips.
I'm going with Bergie.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Obviously, Kyle doesn't count.
I didn't think
Trying to sneak one in there. You guys are cheating already.
I dominated that one.
Yeah, you did. You kind of had that one.
Next one.
Dips.
What's a dude?
Yeah, buddy.
Dips.
Yep.
So
There you
you
go.
so you got the dude vote.
Yes, I do.
All right, that's
I'm good,
whatever.
man.
I wouldn't be proud of those.
Dips.
Oh, I'm killing.
Dips.
Oh,
I'm
Dips.
killing with the dudes. Eh?
Dudes,
that's one
what's
more.
up?
That was one more right there.
yeah, that's unbelievable. So you had all 5 dudes.
Yeah. I'm more than that worth.
No
it.
love. Like I'm getting absolutely no love from anyone yet.
Is that all of them?
I think that's.
Did I just
about it.
dominate that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all.
All right,
So
let's tally up the
tally 'em
scores.
up.
All right, I'm gonna count my own.
49.
Thank you.
1, 2, 3, 20. I'm at 24. So not even
24.
Not even close to Lotto.
Not even close to Lotto. So I got 12.
I dominated that.
Let's see what you got. You got. So you got 11.
That's
Well, here's my rationale. All right.
All right, go for it.
The
This is
lesbian vote does not count.
This is how you always think you win, by the way. And
But
why
I
does that
win
not count?
Because it
That's
doesn't
not-
count.
Okay,
that-
let's
no, you
just
can't-
listen to the man.
Because it has to be fair, and because the guy votes are negative.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are. So
No.
they all have to be together.
No.
So you lose. That's 6 right there.
No, that's
why
wrong.
it shows
That's
off.
wrong.
No, it's not wrong. And you also have 5 dibs, who does not exist.
That's a
so
lie.
we'll minus those back, and that leaves you with 11.
Look, the
Hence,
girls.
12-11. Bergie wins again.
Why argue?
Because I win.
You don't win.
I absolutely
I'm not.
do.
You know what? I'm not.
The
even gonna
numbers
get,
are solid.
I'm not going to get into that
Numbers
one there.
don't lie.
I'm not going
They
to
do
get into
lie.
that.
I
one.
win. Just say it.
I'm not
Bergie,
going to.
congratulations on your, victory.
We
That's
will
great.
ask the fans as well, if you guys don't mind, up on the podcast.
What's to ask?
No. I'm not asking about that right there. Okay, I'm going to say I won. You're going to say you won. All right. Right now it's 1-1 in the competition that is Bergie and Dips. I just wrote that down. I have no
See,
idea why.
he's trying to welch out of it.
It
He obviously
doesn't
knows he lost.
I
We'll just call it even. We'll
on
say it's both to win.
Facebook, we're not going to ask you guys what the score was because that's just pointless
I
right now.
didn't lose.
We want to find out what the next competition should be. Once a week, we will have a segment called Bergie and Dips, just to prove that you better not. Don't cheat all year.
I win.
Don't cheat.
Where was the
I tell you
cheating
right
in
now,
that?
do not cheat all year with this kind of stuff.
There's sound logic in this. Big Cat has my back.
I'm just
Big
a
Cat
bystander.
has my
I ask the
back.
question, they give the answers.
I'm sorry, but with his rationale, it makes sense.
It doesn't make
Makes
sense.
total
No,
sense.
why-
Makes total
why-
sense. Makes
I'm
total
looking
sense.
forward to becoming number 50.
I'm not gonna lie.
Whoa.
I think that just about does it for the first portion of Bergie and Dips.
It's
I believe
great.
So yeah, so everyone
Had a
like to
good
thank
time.
you. So Big Cat, appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for having me.
Moose, you did a fantastic job on the producing
No
boards.
problem.
Appreciate
Moose.
that. Moose. And Lotto, you shared a lot of things I guarantee you wouldn't share with a psychiatrist.
No,
So
definitely not.
we definitely thank you for that. So on behalf of Bergie and Dips, we want to say thank you very much. See you next
It's
week.
great. Go look at our Facebook group at Bergie and Dips on Facebook.
Look up Dips
Sir
on
Dupes.
Twitter.
Or Sir Dupes.
Sir,
Sir Dips on Twitter.
find me at at Sir_Dips for Twitter. Also, next week we're actually going to have Sunshine.
Yeah.
Our special
Sunshine
guest will be
coming in.
Sunshine. This guy can turn any story into a happy story, regardless of what it is. Guys, have a great day.
Love you.
Bergie and Dips.
Bergie and Dips.
Bergie and Dip. Bergie and Dip. Bergie and Dip. Bergie and Dip.
Bergie and Dips.
Bergie and Dip. Bergie and Dips.
Bergie and Dip.
Bergie and Dip.
Bergie and Dips. Bergie and Dips. Bergie and Dips.